Question 1. Personal auto policy PAP question. Which of the following situations would typically be covered under Part D, coverage for damage to your auto of a personal auto policy in Delaware? A. Your car is stolen and not recovered. B. You intentionally damage your car. C. Your car is damaged while participating in a race. D. Your car is damaged due to normal wear and tear. Correct answer. B. The insurer pays the policyholder an amount equal to the financial loss suffered. Explanation. The principle of indemnity is a fundamental concept in insurance, ensuring that an insured is compensated for their loss but does not profit from it. This principle is intended to restore the policyholder to the same financial position they were in before the loss occurred. In Hawaii, like in other states, insurance policies are structured around this principle to prevent moral hazard and ensure fairness in the coverage provided. Question 2. Homeowners insurance question. Under a standard homeowners insurance policy, Hothri in Hawaii, which of the following is typically covered under coverage? Dwelling. A. Damage to detached garage. B. Theft of personal property inside the home. C. The structure of the home, including attached structures. D. Liability for injuries to guests on the property. Correct answer. C. The structure of the home, including attached structures. Explanation. Coverage. Dwelling under a Hothri policy covers the physical structure of the home and any attached structures, such as a garage or deck. This coverage is designed to protect against a wide range of perils, including fire, wind, and vandalism. Detached structures, personal property theft, and liability for injuries are covered under other parts of the policy, coverage B, coverage C, and coverage E, respectively. Question 3. Scenario-based question on personal auto policy PAP question. Mr. Nakamura lives in Honolulu, Hawaii, and has a personal auto policy PAP. One evening, his teenage son, who is a named insured on the policy, causes an accident while driving Mr. Nakamura's car. The accident results in significant property damage to another vehicle. Which part of the PAP would cover the damages to the other vehicle? A. Part B, medical payments coverage. B. Part C, uninsured underinsured motorist coverage. C. Part liability coverage. D. Part D, coverage for damage to your auto. Correct answer. C. Part liability coverage. Explanation. Part liability coverage of a personal auto policy covers bodily injury and property damage for which any insured becomes legally responsible because of an auto accident. In this scenario, Mr. Nakamura's son, being a named insured, is covered under this part of the policy for the property damage he caused to the other vehicle. This coverage ensures that Mr. Nakamura's PAP will pay for the damages up to the policy limits, protecting him from out-of-pocket expenses for the other party's vehicle repairs. Question 4. Inland marine insurance question. Which type of inland marine policy would best cover an individual's high-value jewelry collection against theft, loss, or damage? A. Personal effects floater. B. Personal property floater. C. Personal articles floater. D. Personal liability coverage. Correct answer. C. Personal articles floater. Explanation. A personal articles floater PAF is designed to provide coverage for high-value personal items such as jewelry, furs, cameras, musical instruments, and fine arts. This policy offers broader coverage than a standard homeowners policy, typically insuring against a wider range of risks, including theft, loss, and damage, with higher limits specific to the value of the insured items. Question 5. Claims handling question. In Hawaii, which of the following is not a typical step in the insurance claims handling process? A. Investigation of the claim by the insurer. B. Settlement negotiation between the insurer and the insured. C. Filing a lawsuit against the insurer before any settlement attempt. D. Documentation and evaluation of the damages. Correct answer. C. Filing a lawsuit against the insurer before any settlement attempt. Explanation. Filing a lawsuit against the insurer before attempting to settle a claim is not a standard step in the claims handling process. The typical process involves the insured filing a claim, the insurer investigating the claim, documenting and evaluating the damages, and then negotiating a settlement. If disputes arise and cannot be resolved through negotiation, legal action may be taken as a last resort. Question 6. Personal umbrella policy question. Which of the following is a key feature of a personal umbrella policy PUP in Hawaii? A. Coverage for personal property losses only. B. Lowering the deductible of underlying policies. C. Providing additional liability coverage beyond the limits of underlying policies. D. Offering primary coverage for auto and home liability. Correct answer. C. Providing additional liability coverage beyond the limits of underlying policies. Explanation. A personal umbrella policy (PUP) provides additional liability coverage that exceeds the limits of the insured's underlying auto or homeowner's insurance policies. It acts as a secondary layer of protection covering major claims and lawsuits, and can include coverage for incidents not covered by the underlying policies. Question 7. Flood insurance question in Hawaii under the National Flood Insurance Program (NFIP). Which of the following is NOT typically covered by a standard flood insurance policy? A. Structural damage to the building. B. Personal property within the insured building. C. Damage caused by sewer backup not resulting from a flood. D. Increased cost of compliance measures. Correct answer. C. Damage caused by sewer backup not resulting from a flood. Explanation. Standard flood insurance policies under the NFIP cover structural damage to buildings, personal property within the insured building, and increased cost of compliance measures. However, damage caused by sewer backup that is not a direct result of a flood is not covered by NFIP policies. Such damage may be covered under an endorsement or a separate sewer backup policy. Question 8. Ethics in insurance question. Which of the following practices would be considered unethical and potentially illegal for an insurance agent in Hawaii? A. Fully disclosing all policy terms and conditions to clients. B. Recommending additional coverage options to better protect clients. C. Misrepresenting policy benefits to make a sale. D. Following up with clients to ensure they understand their coverage. Correct answer. C. Misrepresenting policy benefits to make a sale. Explanation. Misrepresenting policy benefits to make a sale is both unethical and illegal. This practice violates the principle of utmost good faith, which requires insurance agents to act honestly and disclose all relevant information to clients. Engaging in such behavior can lead to severe penalties, including fines, license revocation, and legal action. Question 9. Watercraft insurance question in Hawaii. What does the uninsured boaters coverage typically provide for under a watercraft insurance policy? A. Coverage for physical damage to the boat. B. Liability coverage for injuries to others. C. Medical payments for the insured and passengers if injured by an uninsured boater. D. Coverage for personal property on the boat. Correct answer. C. Medical payments for the insured and passengers if injured by an uninsured boater. Explanation. Uninsured boaters coverage under a watercraft insurance policy typically provides medical payments for the insured and passengers if they are injured in an accident caused by an uninsured boater. This coverage is similar to uninsured motorist coverage in auto insurance, ensuring that the policyholder and their passengers receive necessary medical care regardless of the at-fault party's insurance status. Question 10. Emerging issues in personal lines insurance question. How has the introduction of telematics impacted personal auto insurance policies in Hawaii? A. By eliminating the need for underwriting. B. By providing real-time data on driving behavior to adjust premiums. C. By removing the requirement for liability coverage. D. By offering coverage only for autonomous vehicles. Correct answer. B. By providing real-time data on driving behavior to adjust premiums. Explanation. Telematics technology has significantly impacted personal auto insurance by providing insurers with real-time data on driving behavior. This data can include information on speed, braking patterns, and mileage, which insurers use to more accurately assess risk and adjust premiums based on individual driving habits. This approach promotes safer driving and can lead to discounts for policyholders who demonstrate responsible behavior. Question 11. Personal auto policy (PAP) question. Which of the following situations would typically be covered under Part D? Coverage for damage to your auto in a personal auto policy (PAP) in Hawaii. A. The insured's car is damaged by hail while parked in the driveway. B. The insured's car is stolen and the insured fails to report the theft within 24 hours. C. The insured causes an accident and is liable for damages to another vehicle. D. The insured's personal belongings are stolen from their car. Correct answer A. The insured's car is damaged by hail while parked in the driveway. Explanation. Part D. Coverage for damage to your auto and a PAP provides coverage for physical damage to the insured's vehicle. This includes comprehensive coverage for non-collision related events such as hail, fire, theft, vandalism, and collision coverage for accidents. In this scenario, hail damage is covered under the comprehensive portion of Part D. Question 12. Homeowners insurance question. Under standard homeowners insurance policy HO5 in Hawaii, which of the following is excluded from coverage? A. Damage caused by a burst pipe. B. Theft of personal property from the home. C. Earthquake damage to the dwelling. D. Fire damage to the garage. Correct answer. C. Earthquake damage to the dwelling. Explanation. A standard homeowners insurance policy HO5 typically excludes coverage for earthquake damage. Earthquake coverage must be purchased separately as an endorsement or a standalone policy. Other perils, such as water damage from a burst pipe, theft, and fire damage, are generally covered under the standard policy. Question 13. Health insurance overview question. In Hawaii, under the Affordable Care Act, which of the following is considered an essential health benefit that must be covered by individual health insurance plans? A. Cosmetic surgery. B. Long-term care services. C. Prescription drugs. D. Elective dental procedures. Correct answer. C. Prescription drugs. Explanation. Under the Affordable Care Act, individual health insurance plans must cover essential health benefits, including prescription drugs, cosmetic surgery, long-term care services, and elective dental procedures are not considered essential health benefits and may not be covered under standard individual health plans. Question 14. Insurance regulation question. In Hawaii, what is the primary role of the Hawaii Insurance Division? A. To sell insurance policies to consumers. B. To investigate and prosecute insurance fraud. C. To develop new insurance products for the market. D. To set premium rates for all types of insurance. Correct answer. B. To investigate and prosecute insurance fraud. Explanation. The Hawaii Insurance Division is responsible for regulating the insurance industry within the state. This includes investigating and prosecuting insurance fraud, ensuring that insurers comply with state laws and regulations, and protecting consumers. While the division oversees premium rates to ensure they are fair and reasonable, it does not directly set these rates or sell insurance policies. Question 15. Claims handling question. During the claims process in Hawaii, what is the insurer's responsibility under the duty of good faith and fair dealing? A. To delay the claim settlement until the insured accepts a lower amount. B. To deny any claim that is not fully documented. C. To investigate the claim promptly and fairly. D. To provide the insured with a settlement amount equal to the policy limits regardless of the loss. Correct answer. C. To investigate the claim promptly and fairly. Explanation. Under the duty of good faith and fair dealing, insurers are required to handle claims promptly and fairly. This means conducting a thorough investigation, communicating with the insured, and settling claims in a timely manner. Delaying settlements, denying valid claims without proper investigation, or offering settlements not commensurate with the actual loss violates this duty. Question 16. Dwelling policy DP question. Which of the following perils is typically covered under a to a broad form dwelling policy in Hawaii? A. Earthquake. B. War. C. Vandalism. D. Nuclear hazard. Correct answer. C. Vandalism. Explanation. A to a broad form dwelling policy provides coverage for a broad range of named perils, including vandalism. Perils like earthquake, war, and nuclear hazard are typically excluded and require separate endorsements or policies for coverage. Question 17. Personal liability insurance question. Which of the following scenarios would be covered under a personal liability insurance policy in Hawaii? A. The insured damages their own property while mowing the lawn. B. A guest slips and falls on the insured's property, resulting in medical expenses. C. The insured's dog causes damage to the neighbor's property. D. The insured intentionally damages a friend's car. Correct answer. B. A guest slips and falls on the insured's property, resulting in medical expenses. Explanation. Personal liability insurance covers claims against the insured for bodily injury or property damage to others due to the insured's negligence. Coverage for a guest who slips and falls on the insured's property, resulting in medical expenses, is a common scenario. Damage caused intentionally by the insured is excluded, as is damage to the insured's own property. Question 18. Earthquake insurance question. in Hawaii. Which of the following is a characteristic of an earthquake insurance policy? A. Low deductibles compared to other property insurance. B. Coverage for floods caused by tsunamis. C. Exclusion of coverage for aftershocks occurring within a defined period. D. Automatic inclusion in standard homeowners policies. Correct answer. C. Exclusion of coverage for aftershocks occurring within a defined period. Explanation. Earthquake insurance policies often have specific provisions for aftershocks, typically excluding coverage for those occurring within a certain time frame after the initial quake unless a separate deductible is met. These policies usually have higher deductibles and are not included in standard homeowners policies. Question 19. Personal articles floater question. In Hawaii, which of the following items would typically require personal articles floater for adequate coverage under an insurance policy? A. General household furniture. B. High-value jewelry. C. Standard kitchen appliances. D. Basic clothing items. Correct answer. B. High-value jewelry. Explanation. A personal articles floater PAF provides additional coverage for high-value items such as jewelry, art, furs, and collectibles, which may have limited coverage under standard homeowners or renters insurance policies. This floater ensures that high-value items are insured for their full appraised value. Question 20. Flood insurance question. Under the National Flood Insurance Program and FIP in Hawaii, what does the increased cost of compliance like coverage provide? A. Reimbursement for personal property losses due to flood. B. Funds for rebuilding a structure to meet current floodplain management requirements. C. Payment for temporary housing expenses after a flood. D. Compensation for business interruption due to flooding. Correct answer. B. Funds for rebuilding a structure to meet current floodplain management requirements. Explanation. The increased cost of compliance like coverage under the NFIP provides funds to help policyholders rebuild or elevate their structures to comply with current floodplain management regulations after a severe flood. This coverage is designed to reduce future flood risk by ensuring that rebuilt structures are better protected. Question 21. Inland marine insurance question. Which of the following types of property would most likely require an inland marine insurance policy for proper coverage in Hawaii? A. Residential real estate. B. Personal computer used at home. C. Rare and valuable stamp collection. D. Family car used for commuting. Correct answer. C. Rare and valuable stamp collection. Explanation. Inland marine insurance provides coverage for property that is not typically covered under standard homeowners policies, especially items that are mobile or have high value. A rare and valuable stamp collection would require inland marine insurance for proper coverage due to its high value and specific nature. Question 22. Personal umbrella policy question. In Hawaii, which of the following is a common exclusion in a personal umbrella policy? PUP. A. Liability coverage for a major auto accident. B. Personal injury coverage for libel and slander. C. Liability arising from a business owned by the insured. D. Additional liability coverage beyond homeowners insurance. Correct answer. C. Liability arising from a business owned by the insured. Explanation. A personal umbrella policy (PUP) commonly excludes liability coverage for incidents related to a business owned or operated by the insured. PUPS are designed to provide additional liability protection for personal risks, not business activities. Business-related liabilities require separate commercial insurance coverage. Question 23. Watercraft insurance question. Under a typical watercraft insurance policy in Hawaii, what does the medical payments coverage provide? A. Coverage for physical damage to the watercraft. B. Payment for legal defense costs in case of a lawsuit. C. Medical expenses for injuries to the insured and passengers. D. Coverage for theft of the watercraft. Correct answer. C. Medical expenses for injuries to the insured and passengers. Explanation. Medical payments coverage under watercraft insurance policy pays for medical expenses incurred by the insured and their passengers due to injuries sustained while on the watercraft, regardless of fault. This coverage helps ensure prompt medical care without needing to establish liability. Question 24. Insurance principles and concepts question. In Hawaii, the principle of indemnity in insurance means that A. The insured can profit from a loss. B. The insured must bear all costs of a loss. C. The insured is restored to the same financial position as before the loss. D. The insurer guarantees a profit to the insured. Correct answer. C. The insured is restored to the same financial position as before the loss. Explanation. The principle of indemnity ensures that the insured is compensated for recovered loss to the extent of the actual financial loss incurred, without profit. This principle prevents the insured from gaining financially from an insurance claim, thereby maintaining fairness and discouraging fraudulent claims. Question 25. Claims handling question. In the claims handling process in Hawaii, which of the following actions by an insurer would be considered an unfair claims settlement practice? A. Promptly investigating and settling a claim. B. Offering a fair settlement based on policy coverage. C. Misrepresenting pertinent policy provisions to the insured. D. Communicating regularly with the insured about claim status. Correct answer. C. Misrepresenting pertinent policy provisions to the insured. Explanation. Misrepresenting pertinent policy provisions to the insured is an unfair claim settlement practice. This action violates the duty of good faith and fair dealing, which requires insurers to act honestly and transparently with policyholders, ensuring they understand their coverage and claims process. Question 26. Homeowners insurance question. Under standard HO3 homeowners insurance policy in Hawaii, which of the following losses would typically be covered? A. Damage to the home caused by an earthquake. B. Theft of personal property from the insured's car. C. Damage to the home caused by a burst pipe. D. Flood damage to the base. Correct answer. C. Damage to the home caused by a burst pipe. Explanation. The standard HO3 homeowners insurance policy covers sudden and accidental damage, such as water damage from a burst pipe. Earthquake damage and flood damage are typically excluded and require separate endorsements or policies. Theft of personal property from a car may be covered under auto insurance or a personal property endorsement, but it is not typically covered by a homeowner's policy. Question 27. Health insurance overview question. In Hawaii, which of the following plans is characterized by having lower premiums and higher out-of-pocket costs, but allows the insured to save pre-tax money for medical expenses? A. Health Maintenance Organization, ATMO. B. Preferred Provider Organization, EPO. C. High Deductible Health per HHP. D. Short-term health insurance. Correct answer. C. High Deductible Health per HHP. Explanation. A high deductible health per AHP is characterized by lower premiums and higher out-of-pocket costs. It allows the insured to contribute to a health savings account, HSA, with pre-tax dollars, which can be used for qualified medical expenses. This type of plan is designed to provide coverage for catastrophic health events while encouraging saving for routine medical expenses. Question 28. Flood insurance question. Which of the following is NOT, a covered peril under the standard flood insurance policy issued through the National Flood Insurance Program (NFIP) in Hawaii? A. Overflow of inland or tidal waters. B. Mudflow. C. Water damage from a broken household pipe. D. Unusual and rapid accumulation or runoff of surface waters. Correct answer. C. Water damage from a broken household pipe. Explanation. Standard flood insurance policies issued through the NFIP cover damage from overflow of inland or tidal waters, mudflows, and unusual and rapid accumulation or runoff of surface waters. However, water damage from a broken household pipe is not covered by flood insurance. It is typically covered under homeowners or property insurance policies. Question 29. Personal auto policy PAP question. In Hawaii, which of the following types of coverage in a personal auto policy PAP is designed to cover medical expenses for the insured and passengers, regardless of who is at fault in an accident? A. Liability coverage. Part A. B. Medical payments coverage. Part B. C. Uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. Part C. D. Collision coverage. Part D. Correct answer. B. Medical payments coverage. Part B. Explanation. Medical payments coverage. Part B. In a personal auto policy, PAP covers medical expenses for the insured and their passengers, regardless of who is at fault in an accident. This coverage ensures that immediate medical costs are covered without waiting for liability determinations. Question 30. Insurance regulation question. In Hawaii, which of the following is a function of the Hawaii Insurance Division. A. Setting premiums for all insurance policies. B. Investigating consumer complaints about insurers. C. Providing direct insurance coverage to residents. D. Representing policyholders in court disputes. Correct answer: B. Investigating consumer complaints about insurers. Explanation: the Hawaii Insurance Division is responsible for regulating the insurance industry within the state, including investigating consumer complaints about insurers. This function ensures that insurance companies comply with state laws and regulations protecting consumers from unfair practices. Question 31. Personal umbrella policy question. In Hawaii, which of the following scenarios would most likely trigger coverage under a personal umbrella policy? PUP. A. The insured's car is stolen from their driveway. B. The insured's dog bites a neighbor, causing severe injury. C. The insured files a claim for flood damage to their basement. D. The insured's home is damaged by a fire. Correct answer: B. The insured's dog bites a neighbor, causing severe injury. Explanation: a personal umbrella policy (PUP) provides additional liability coverage above the limits of the insured's primary policies, such as homeowners and auto insurance. It would cover severe injuries caused by the insured's dog biting a neighbor, especially if the liability exceeds the coverage limits of the homeowner's policy. Theft, flood damage, and fire damage are typically covered by other types of insurance policies and would not trigger umbrella coverage unless there were liability claims exceeding primary policy limits. Question 32. Earthquake insurance question. In Hawaii, what is the primary purpose of the deductible in an earthquake insurance policy? A. To lower the premium cost of the policy. B. To increase the payout for minor claims. C. To ensure full coverage for all types of damage. D. To eliminate the need for additional coverage. Correct answer: A. To lower the premium cost of the policy. Explanation: the primary purpose of the deductible in an earthquake insurance policy is to lower the premium cost. Earthquake deductibles are typically higher than those in standard homeowners policies, which reduces the insurer's risk and, consequently, the premium cost. This deductible must be met before the policy provides coverage for earthquake damage. Question 33. Claims handling question. During the claims handling process in Hawaii, which of the following is an example of an unfair claims practice by an insurer? A. Providing a clear explanation of the claim denial. B. Settling claims based on the policy terms and conditions. C. Failing to acknowledge receipt of a claim within a reasonable time. D. Conducting a thorough investigation before settling a claim. Correct answer: C. Failing to acknowledge receipt of a claim within a reasonable time. Explanation: an unfair claims practice includes failing to acknowledge receipt of a claim within a reasonable time. This action violates the duty of good faith and fair dealing, which requires insurers to communicate promptly and transparently with policyholders. Delays in acknowledging claims can cause unnecessary stress and uncertainty for the insured. Question 34. Flood insurance question. Under the National Flood Insurance Program (NFIP) in Hawaii, which of the following types of damage is covered by a standard flood insurance policy? A. Damage from a sewer backup not caused by flooding. B. Damage to outdoor property such as trees and shrubs. C. Damage to the building's foundation caused by a flood. D. Damage to a car parked in the driveway. Correct answer: C. Damage to the building's foundation caused by a flood. Explanation: a standard flood insurance policy under the NFIP covers damage to the building's structure, including the foundation, caused by flooding. Sewer backups not caused by flooding, damage to outdoor property such as trees and shrubs, and damage to cars are typically excluded from standard flood insurance coverage. Question 35. Homeowners insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following additional coverages might be included in a standard homeowners insurance policy? A. Coverage for business inventory stored at home. B. Coverage for loss of rental income from a rental property. C. Coverage for additional living expenses if the home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. D. Coverage for damages caused by normal wear and tear. Correct answer: C. Coverage for additional living expenses if the home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. Explanation: the standard homeowners insurance policy typically includes coverage for additional living expenses or if the home becomes uninhabitable due to a covered loss. ALE pays for temporary housing, food, and other essential expenses while the home is being repaired or rebuilt, coverage for business inventory, loss of rental income, and damages from normal wear and tear are usually excluded or require separate endorsements. Question 36. Personal auto policy PAP question in Hawaii. Which of the following coverages under personal auto policy PAP would pay for repairs to the insured's vehicle if it is damaged in a collision with another car, regardless of fault? A. Liability coverage. Part A. B. Medical payments coverage. Part B. C. Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage. Part C. D. Collision coverage. Part D. Correct answer: D. Collision coverage. Part D. Explanation: collision coverage. Part D. Under a personal auto policy pays for repairs to the insured's vehicle if it is damaged in a collision with another car, regardless of who is at fault. This coverage is essential for protecting the insured's vehicle in the event of an accident. Question 37. Dwelling policy DP question: which of the following perils is typically NOT covered under a E3 special form dwelling policy in Hawaii? A. Fire. B. Lightning. C. Wear and tear. D. Vandalism. Correct answer: C. Wear and tear. Explanation: a E3 special form dwelling policy covers a wide range of perils, including fire, lightning, and vandalism. However, wear and tear is typically excluded as it is considered a maintenance issue rather than an insurable peril. Question 38. Personal liability insurance question in Hawaii. If an insured is found legally responsible for injuring someone at their home, which part of their homeowner's insurance policy provides coverage for the injured person's medical expenses? A. Coverage A. Dwelling. B. Coverage C. Personal property. C. Coverage A. Personal liability. D. Coverage F. Medical payments to others. Correct answer: D. Coverage F. Medical payments to others. Explanation: coverage F. Medical payments to others in a homeowner's insurance policy provides payment for medical expenses incurred by someone injured at the insured's home, regardless of fault. This coverage is designed to handle small medical claims without the need for litigation. Question 39. Flood insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following is a limitation of the standard flood insurance policy offered by the National Flood Insurance Program and FIP? A. Coverage for detached garages. B. Coverage for basements and their contents. C. Coverage for above-ground swimming pools. D. Coverage for personal property. Correct answer: B. Coverage for basements and their contents. Explanation: the standard flood insurance policy offered by the NFIP has limitations regarding coverage for basements and their contents. Typically, only limited items such as structural elements and essential systems like HVAC are covered in basements, while personal property stored in basements is not covered. Question 40. Insurance principles and concepts question in Hawaii. What does the principle of utmost good faith in insurance imply for both the insurer and the insured? A. The insurer must offer the lowest possible premiums. B. Both parties must disclose all relevant facts truthfully. C. The insured must accept the insurer's terms without question. D. The insurer guarantees a profit to the insured. Correct answer: B. Both parties must disclose all relevant facts truthfully. Explanation: the principle of utmost good faith in insurance requires both the insurer and the insured to act honestly and disclose all relevant facts truthfully. This principle ensures transparency and fairness in the formation and execution of insurance contracts, preventing fraud and misrepresentation. Question 41. Inland marine insurance question. Which of the following is typically covered by an inland marine insurance policy in Hawaii? A. Structural damage to a primary residence. B. Damage to a personal watercraft while in storage. C. Loss of valuable jewelry while traveling. D. Damage to a commercial building. Correct answer: C. Loss of valuable jewelry while traveling. Explanation: inland marine insurance covers personal property that is mobile or subject to unique risks, such as valuable jewelry while traveling. This type of policy is designed to provide protection for high-value items that may not be adequately covered under standard homeowners or auto policies. Question 42. Personal auto policy PAP question in Hawaii. What is the primary purpose of uninsured underinsured motorist coverage? Part C. In a personal auto policy. A. To pay for the insured's medical expenses regardless of fault. B. To cover damages to the insured's vehicle from a collision. C. To provide coverage when the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance. D. To pay for the insured's liability to others in an accident. Correct answer: C. To provide coverage when the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance. Explanation: uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. Part C. In a personal auto policy provides coverage for the insured's bodily injury and property damage when the at-fault driver does not have insurance or does not have enough insurance to cover the full extent of the damages. This ensures that the insured is protected even if the at-fault driver is inadequately insured. Question 43. Homeowners insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following is considered an additional coverage commonly included in a standard homeowners insurance policy? A. Damage from pests and vermin. B. Loss assessment coverage. C. Wear and tear. D. Business property coverage. Question 43. Homeowners insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following is considered an additional coverage commonly included in a standard homeowners insurance policy? A. Damage from pests and vermin. B. Loss assessment coverage. C. Wear and tear. D. Business property coverage. Question 44. Personal liability insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following is typically NOT covered under personal liability insurance included in a homeowner's insurance policy? A. Bodily injury to a guest at the insured's home. B. Legal fees for defending the insured in a lawsuit. C. Liability for injuries caused by the insured's negligence. D. Business activities conducted in the insured's home. Correct answer: D. Business activities conducted in the insured's home. Explanation: personal liability insurance in a homeowner's insurance policy generally does not cover liability arising from business activities conducted in the insured's home. This type of coverage requires a separate business liability policy. Personal liability insurance covers bodily injury to guests, legal fees for defending the insured, and liability for injuries caused by the insured's negligence. Question 45. Watercraft insurance question. Under a typical watercraft insurance policy in Hawaii, what does physical damage coverage provide? A. Liability coverage for bodily injury caused by the insured. B. Coverage for medical expenses of passengers. C. Coverage for damage to the watercraft itself. D. Coverage for theft of personal property on the watercraft. Question 46. Dwelling policy DP question. In Hawaii, which of the following scenarios would be covered under a to abroad form dwelling policy? A. Damage from an earthquake. B. Damage from a falling object such as a tree branch. C. Damage from a sewer backup. D. Damage from an intentional act of vandalism. Correct answer: B. Damage from a falling object such as a tree branch. Explanation: a E2 abroad form dwelling policy covers damage from a wider range of perils compared to the D1 basic form. This includes damage from falling objects like a tree branch. Earthquake damage and sewer backups are typically excluded, and intentional acts of vandalism are usually covered under the DEPA 3 special form, but may have conditions. Question 47. Health insurance overview question. Which of the following features is characteristic of a preferred provider organization PPO health insurance plan in Hawaii? A. Requires members to choose a primary care physician and get referrals for specialists. B. Allows members to see any healthcare provider without a referral but with higher costs for out-of-network providers. C. Offers low premiums but limits coverage to a narrow network of providers. D. Provides only emergency coverage and no routine care. Correct answer: B. Allows members to see any healthcare provider without a referral, but with higher costs for out-of-network providers. Explanation: a preferred provider organization PPO health insurance plan allows members to see any healthcare provider without needing a referral, but higher costs are associated with out-of-network providers. This flexibility in provider choice is a key feature of PPO plans. Question 48. Personal umbrella policy question. In Hawaii, what is a common exclusion found in a personal umbrella policy? A. Claims related to automobile accidents. B. Claims arising from professional liability. C. Claims for damages caused by intentional acts. D. Claims for personal property loss. Correct answer: C. Claims for damages caused by intentional acts. Explanation: personal umbrella policies (PUPs) commonly exclude coverage for damages resulting from intentional acts. This exclusion is in place because umbrella policies are designed to provide coverage for unintentional liability, not for deliberate actions. Question 49. Insurance Principles and Concepts question in Hawaii. What does the principle of indemnity in insurance primarily aim to achieve? A. To provide a financial gain to the insured after a loss. B. To restore the insured to the financial position they were in before the loss. C. To cover all future losses regardless of their nature. D. To guarantee payment for all claims regardless of the policy limits. Correct answer. B. To restore the insured to the financial position they were in before the loss. Explanation. The principle of indemnity aims to restore the insured to the financial position they were in before the loss occurred. It ensures that insurance does not provide a financial gain, but rather compensates for actual loss or damage. Question 50. Watercraft insurance question. Under a standard watercraft insurance policy in Hawaii, which type of coverage would protect the insured if they are sued for causing injury to another person while operating their boat? A. Liability coverage. B. Medical payments coverage. C. Physical damage coverage. D. Uninsured boaters coverage. Correct answer. A. Liability coverage. Explanation. Liability coverage under a watercraft insurance policy protects the insured if they are sued for causing injury to another person while operating their boat. This coverage helps cover legal costs and damages awarded to the injured party. Question 51. Flood insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following is typically covered by the building property coverage in a national flood insurance program and FIP policy? A. Furniture and personal belongings within the home. B. Loss of use expenses if the home is uninhabitable. C. Foundation, electrical and plumbing systems. D. Losses from basement flooding due to sewer backup. Correct answer. C. Foundation, electrical and plumbing systems. Explanation. The building property coverage in an NFIP policy typically covers the structure of the home, including the foundation, electrical and plumbing systems. Coverage for personal belongings and losses from sewer backups are generally excluded, while loss of use expenses are covered under additional living expenses, not building property. Question 52. Homeowners insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following endorsements would typically be added to a homeowner's insurance policy to provide coverage for valuable items such as fine art and jewelry? A. Scheduled personal property endorsement. B. Loss of use endorsement. C. Personal injury endorsement. D. Increased dwelling coverage endorsement. Correct answer. A. Scheduled personal property endorsement. Explanation. A scheduled personal property endorsement adds coverage for specific valuable items like fine art and jewelry. This endorsement provides coverage beyond the standard limits for personal property included in a homeowner's policy. Question 53. Earthquake insurance question. In Hawaii, what is a common feature of earthquake insurance policies regarding deductibles? A. Deductibles are typically a fixed dollar amount for all claims. B. Deductibles are a percentage of the total coverage amount. C. Deductibles are waived if the insured has a separate flood policy. D. Deductibles vary based on the type of earthquake damage. Correct answer. B. Deductibles are a percentage of the total coverage amount. Explanation. Earthquake insurance policies commonly use deductibles that are a percentage of the total coverage amount rather than a fixed dollar amount. This means the deductible is calculated based on the value of the insured property and the coverage limits. Question 54. Personal liability insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following is usually excluded from coverage under personal liability insurance in a homeowner's policy? A. Injuries caused by an insured's negligence. B. Injuries arising from a dog bite. C. Liability for damages resulting from a business operated at home. D. Injuries to a guest invited to the insured's home. Correct answer. C. Liability for damages resulting from a business operated at home. Explanation. Personal liability insurance in a homeowner's policy generally excludes coverage for damages related to business activities conducted at home. Business-related liabilities often require a separate business insurance policy. Question 55. Insurance Principles and Concepts question. In Hawaii, which of the following best describes the principle of insurable interest? A. The insured must have a legal right to claim ownership of the insured property. B. The insurer must demonstrate a financial loss to provide coverage. C. The insured must have a financial stake in the property or risk being insured. D. The insurer must prove the insured's negligence in the event of a claim. Correct answer. C. The insured must have a financial stake in the property or risk being insured. Explanation. The principle of insurable interest requires that the insured have a financial stake or interest in the property or risk being insured. This principle ensures that insurance is used to protect against financial loss rather than to speculate or profit. Question 56. Personal auto policy PAP question in Hawaii. Which of the following coverages under personal auto policy PAP would cover rental car expenses if the insured's vehicle is being repaired due to a covered loss? A. Liability coverage. Part A. B. Medical payments coverage. Part B. C. Rental reimbursement coverage. Part D. D. Comprehensive coverage. Part D. Correct answer. C. Rental reimbursement coverage. Part D. Explanation. Rental reimbursement coverage under a personal auto policy provides coverage for rental car expenses if the insured's vehicle is being repaired due to a covered loss, such as a collision or comprehensive claim. This coverage helps mitigate the inconvenience and cost of being without a vehicle. Question 57. Dwelling policy DP question in Hawaii. Which type of dwelling policy provides the broadest coverage, including protection against all risks except those specifically excluded? A. DEPA 1 basic form. B. DEPA 2 broad form. C. DEPA 3 special form. D. DEPA 4 modified coverage form. Correct answer. C. DEPA 3 special form. Explanation. The DEPA 3 special form provides the broadest coverage among dwelling policies, protecting against all risks except those specifically excluded in the policy. This form offers more comprehensive protection compared to the DEPA 1 basic form and DEPA 2 broad form. Question 58. Health insurance overview question in Hawaii. Which of the following is a common feature of high deductible health plan? Low premiums with higher deductibles. B. Coverage for all types of preventive care at no cost. C. No coverage for out-of-network providers. D. Guaranteed coverage for pre-existing conditions with no waiting period. Correct answer. A. Lower premiums with higher deductibles. Explanation. High deductible health plan is typically feature lower premiums but higher deductibles. This means that while the monthly cost of the insurance is lower, the insured must pay more out of pocket before the insurance coverage begins. Question 59. Personal umbrella policy question in Hawaii. What is a typical requirement for purchasing a personal umbrella policy? PUP. A. Proof of purchase of a primary residence. B. Existing underlying liability insurance with specific limits. C. Evidence of participation in a defensive driving course. D. Enrollment in a high-deductible health plan. Correct answer. B. Existing underlying liability insurance with specific limits. Explanation. To purchase a personal umbrella policy (PUP), the insured typically must have existing underlying liability insurance with specific limits. The umbrella policy provides additional coverage above these limits, offering extra protection in the event of significant liability claims. Question 60. Inland marine insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following types of property is commonly covered by a personal articles floater under inland marine insurance? A. Household appliances. B. Fine art and collectibles. C. Motor vehicles. D. Household furniture. Correct answer. B. Fine art and collectibles. Explanation. A personal articles floater under inland marine insurance commonly covers high-value items like fine art and collectibles. This type of policy is designed to provide protection for valuable items that are not adequately covered under standard homeowners insurance. Question 61. Personal auto policy PAP question in Hawaii. Under which circumstance would medical payments coverage, Part B of a personal auto policy, provide benefits? A. The insured is injured while driving a company vehicle. B. A passenger is injured in the insured's vehicle during an accident. C. The insured's vehicle is damaged by a fallen tree. D. The insured is sued for causing an accident. Correct answer. B. A passenger is injured in the insured's vehicle during an accident. Explanation. Medical payments coverage. Part B provides benefits for medical and funeral expenses incurred by the insured and passengers in the insured's vehicle regardless of who is at fault in an accident. This coverage applies to medical costs for injuries sustained in the insured's vehicle. Question 62. Homeowners insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following perils is typically excluded from coverage under a standard homeowners insurance policy? A. Fire. B. Theft. C. Flood. D. Windstorm. Correct answer: C. Flood. Explanation: standard homeowners insurance policies typically exclude coverage for flood damage. Homeowners need to purchase separate flood insurance, often through the National Flood Insurance Program (NFIP), to be protected against flood-related losses. Question 63. Personal liability insurance question in Hawaii. Which scenario would generally be covered by the personal liability section of a homeowner's insurance policy? A. The insured's dog bites a neighbor while on the insured's property. B. The insured's vehicle is involved in a collision. C. The insured suffers an injury while skiing. D. The insured's boat sinks during a storm. Correct answer: A. The insured's dog bites a neighbor while on the insured's property. Explanation: the personal liability section of a homeowner's insurance policy typically covers bodily injury or property damage for which the insured is legally responsible. This includes incidents such as the insured's dog biting a neighbor while on the insured's property. Question 64. Earthquake insurance question in Hawaii. What is the primary reason for purchasing a separate earthquake insurance policy? A. Earthquake damage is covered under standard homeowners insurance. B. Earthquake insurance offers lower deductibles than homeowners insurance. C. Earthquake damage is excluded from most standard homeowners insurance policies. D. Earthquake insurance policies cover all types of natural disasters. Correct answer: C. Earthquake damage is excluded from most standard homeowners insurance policies. Explanation: most standard homeowners insurance policies exclude earthquake damage. Homeowners need to purchase a separate earthquake insurance policy to cover damages caused by earthquakes, ensuring financial protection against this specific peril. Question 65. Insurance regulation question in Hawaii. What is the primary function of the state insurance department? A. Setting insurance premiums for all policies. B. Ensuring fair and equitable treatment of consumers. C. Providing legal defense for insurance companies. D. Selling insurance policies directly to consumers. Correct answer: B. Ensuring fair and equitable treatment of consumers. Explanation: the primary function of the state insurance department is to regulate the insurance industry to protect consumers, ensuring fair and equitable treatment. This includes licensing insurers and agents, reviewing policy forms, and addressing consumer complaints. Question 66. Inland marine insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following would most likely be covered by a personal effects floater under inland marine insurance? A. A family's furniture and appliances in their home. B. A student's laptop and camera while traveling. C. A homeowner's landscaping and garden. D. An individual's personal liability for injuries caused to others. Correct answer: B. A student's laptop and camera while traveling. Explanation: a personal effects floater under inland marine insurance provides coverage for personal belongings, such as a laptop and camera, while the insured is traveling. This type of policy covers items that may not be adequately protected under a standard homeowner's policy, especially when they are away from the insured location. Question 67. Flood insurance question in Hawaii. Which part of a flood insurance policy under the National Flood Insurance Program (NFIP) covers the increased cost of compliance with floodplain management laws? A. Building property coverage. B. Personal property coverage. C. Increased cost of compliance coverage. D. Additional living expenses coverage. Correct answer: C. Increased cost of compliance coverage. Explanation: the increased cost of compliance coverage in a flood insurance policy under the NFIP helps pay for the costs of complying with local floodplain management laws when rebuilding or repairing a flood-damaged home. This includes elevation, relocation, or demolition to meet current standards. Correct answer: C. To provide additional liability protection above the limits of their existing policies. Explanation: a personal umbrella policy offers additional liability protection beyond the limits of the insured's existing homeowners, auto, or other personal liability policies. This extra layer of coverage helps protect against substantial liability claims and lawsuits. Question 69. Homeowners insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following is typically covered under the loss of use coverage D in a homeowner's insurance policy? A. Repairs to the insured's home. B. Medical payments to others injured on the insured's property. C. Additional living expenses if the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. D. Legal defense costs for liability claims against the insured. Correct answer: C. Additional living expenses if the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. Explanation: loss of use coverage D in a homeowner's insurance policy covers additional living expenses incurred when the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. This includes costs for temporary housing, meals, and other necessary expenses until the home is repaired or rebuilt. Question 70. Claims handling question in Hawaii. What is the primary purpose of the claims investigation process in insurance? A. To delay payment of claims to reduce insurer costs. B. To determine the validity and extent of a claim. C. To negotiate lower settlements with claimants. D. To ensure that all claims are paid in full regardless of coverage terms. Correct answer: C. Additional living expenses if the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. Explanation: loss of use coverage D in a homeowner's insurance policy covers additional living expenses incurred when the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered loss. This includes costs for temporary housing, meals, and other necessary expenses until the home is repaired or rebuilt. Question 71. Watercraft insurance question in Hawaii. Which type of coverage under a watercraft insurance policy typically protects the insured against liability for injuries to others while operating their boat? A. Physical damage coverage. B. Medical payments coverage. C. Liability coverage. D. Uninsured boaters coverage. Correct answer: C. Liability coverage. Explanation: liability coverage under a watercraft insurance policy protects the insured against liability for injuries to others or damage to their property while operating their boat. This coverage helps pay for legal defense and settlements or judgments if the insured is found legally responsible for an accident. Question 72. Ethics in insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following practices would be considered an unethical behavior for an insurance agent? A. Fully disclosing all policy terms and conditions to a client. B. Rebating part of the agent's commission to the client to secure a sale. C. Providing honest and accurate information about insurance products. D. Completing continuing education requirements on time. Correct answer: B. Rebating part of the agent's commission to the client to secure a sale. Explanation: rebating or returning a portion of the agent's commission to the client as an inducement to purchase insurance is considered unethical and is prohibited in many states, including Hawaii. Such practices undermine the integrity of the insurance transaction and can lead to unfair competition. Question 73. Personal liability insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following is an exclusion commonly found in personal liability insurance under homeowner's policy? A. Bodily injury to a guest on the insured's property. B. Property damage caused by the insured's negligence. C. Liability arising from the insured's business activities. D. Medical payments for injuries to a neighbor. Correct answer: C. Liability arising from the insured's business activities. Explanation: personal liability insurance under a homeowner's policy typically excludes coverage for liability arising from business activities conducted by the insured. Separate business insurance is required to cover such liabilities. Question 74. Personal auto policy PAP question in Hawaii. What is the primary purpose of uninsured underinsured motorist coverage? Part C in a personal auto policy. A. To cover damages to the insured's vehicle caused by natural disasters. B. To pay for medical expenses of the insured and passengers in an accident caused by an uninsured or underinsured driver. C. To provide roadside assistance and towing services. D. To cover rental car expenses while the insured's vehicle is being repaired. Correct answer: B. To pay for medical expenses of the insured and passengers in an accident caused by an uninsured or underinsured driver. Explanation: Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage. Part C provides protection for the insured and their passengers if they are involved in an accident with a driver who does not have insurance or whose insurance limits are insufficient to cover the damages. This coverage helps pay for medical expenses and other related costs. Question 75. Flood insurance question. In Hawaii, which of the following is NOT typically covered under a standard flood insurance policy issued by the National Flood Insurance Program and FIP? A. Damage to the foundation of the insured home. B. Personal belongings stored in the insured's basement. C. Structural damage caused by a storm surge. D. Costs associated with flood mitigation measures. Correct answer: B. Personal belongings stored in the insured's basement. Explanation: standard flood insurance policies issued by the NFIP generally exclude coverage for personal belongings stored in basements. While the policy may cover structural elements of the basement, contents are typically not covered. Question 76. Personal auto policy PAP question. In Hawaii, which of the following is a common exclusion under the comprehensive coverage Part D of a personal auto policy? A. Theft of the vehicle. B. Damage from a flood. C. Damage from a collision with another vehicle. D. Damage caused by hitting an animal. Correct answer: C. Damage from a collision with another vehicle. Explanation: comprehensive coverage Part D typically covers non-collision related damage to the insured vehicle such as theft, vandalism, natural disasters, and hitting an animal. Damage from a collision with another vehicle is usually covered under collision coverage, not comprehensive coverage. Question 77. Homeowners insurance question. In Hawaii, which type of homeowners insurance policy provides the most comprehensive coverage, including protection for the dwelling, other structures, personal property, and liability? A. HO1 basic form. B. HO2 broad form. C. HO3 special form. D. HO8 modified coverage form. Correct answer: C. HO3 special form. Explanation: the HO3 special form is the most common and provides comprehensive coverage for the dwelling, other structures, personal property, and liability. It covers all risks to the dwelling and other structures except those specifically excluded, while personal property is covered on a named perils basis. Question 78. Personal umbrella policy question. In Hawaii, was one significant benefit of having a personal umbrella policy in addition to standard liability insurance? A. Coverage for routine maintenance costs. B. Lower premiums for homeowners and auto insurance. C. Excess liability protection above standard policy limits. D. Automatic coverage for all personal property. Correct answer: C. Excess liability protection above standard policy limits. Explanation: a personal umbrella policy provides excess liability protection above the limits of the insured's existing homeowners, auto, or other personal liability policies. This additional coverage helps protect the insured's assets from large claims or lawsuits that exceed the primary policy limits. Question 79. Dwelling policy DP question. In Hawaii, which type of dwelling policy form offers coverage on an open perils basis for the dwelling? A. DEPA 1 basic form. B. DEPA 2 broad form. C. DEPA 3 special form. D. DEPA 4 modified coverage form. Correct answer: C. DEPA 3 special form. Explanation: the DEPA 3 special form provides coverage on an open perils basis for the dwelling, meaning it covers all perils except those specifically excluded in the policy. This form offers broader protection compared to the DEPA 1 and DEPA 2 forms, which cover named perils. Question 80. Insurance regulation question. In Hawaii, what is a primary responsibility of the State Insurance Commissioner? A. Setting premium rates for all insurance policies. B. Representing insurance companies in legal matters. C. Enforcing state insurance laws and regulations. D. Selling insurance policies directly to consumers. Correct answer: C. Enforcing state insurance laws and regulations. Explanation: the State Insurance Commissioner is responsible for enforcing state insurance laws and regulations, overseeing the licensing of insurance agents and companies, reviewing policy forms, and ensuring consumer protection within the insurance industry. Question 81. Homeowners insurance question. in Hawaii, under which of the following circumstances would personal property coverage C in a homeowner's insurance policy typically provide coverage? A. Damage to the insured's car in the garage. B. Theft of the insured's bicycle while traveling abroad. C. Flood damage to personal belongings in the basement. D. Damage to landscaping and garden structures. Correct answer: B. Theft of the insured's bicycle while traveling abroad. Explanation: personal property coverage C in a homeowner's insurance policy typically provides coverage for personal belongings, such as a bicycle, even when they are away from the insured residence. This coverage often extends worldwide for theft and other covered perils. Question 82. Flood insurance question. In Hawaii, what is the waiting period for a new national flood insurance program NFIP policy to become effective? A. 5 days. B. 14 days. C. 30 days. D. 60 days. Correct answer: C. 30 days. Explanation: there is typically a 30-day waiting period from the date of purchase before a new national flood insurance program NFIP policy becomes effective. This waiting period helps prevent people from purchasing flood insurance only when an imminent threat is present. Question 83. Personal auto policy PAP question. In Hawaii, which of the following is true about the no-fault insurance system applicable to personal auto policies? A. It allows the insured to sue for pain and suffering regardless of injury severity. B. It limits the ability to sue other drivers except in cases of severe injury. C. It requires all drivers to carry uninsured motorist coverage. D. It eliminates the need for any liability insurance. Correct answer: B. It limits the ability to sue other drivers except in cases of severe injury. Explanation: Hawaii operates under a no-fault insurance system, which limits the ability to sue other drivers except in cases of severe injury. This system requires drivers to have personal injury protection, PIP coverage to pay for their own medical expenses, and limits litigation for minor injuries. Question 84. Inland marine insurance question. In Hawaii, which type of inland marine insurance coverage would protect high-value items such as jewelry and furs? A. Personal property floater. B. Personal effects floater. C. Personal articles floater. D. Valuable papers coverage. Correct answer: C. Personal articles floater. Explanation: a personal articles floater under inland marine insurance provides specific coverage for high-value items like jewelry, art, and furs. This floater offers broader protection than standard homeowners policies and typically covers losses anywhere in the world. Question 85. Personal umbrella policy question. In Hawaii, what is a self-insured retention in the context of a personal umbrella policy? A. The deductible the policyholder must pay before the umbrella policy responds. B. The maximum amount the umbrella policy will pay for a claim. C. The total value of assets protected by the umbrella policy. D. The amount the insurer will pay before other insurance applies. Correct answer: A. The deductible the policyholder must pay before the umbrella policy responds. Explanation: self-insured retentions is similar to a deductible and represents the amount the policyholder must pay out of pocket before the personal umbrella policy responds to a claim not covered by any underlying insurance. It is a critical feature of umbrella policies, ensuring the policyholder retains some financial responsibility. Question 86. Health insurance overview question. In Hawaii, what is one of the primary benefits of a health maintenance organization (ATEMO) plan? A. Flexibility to see any healthcare provider without referrals. B. Comprehensive coverage for out-of-network services. C. Lower premiums and out-of-pocket costs with a network of providers. D. High deductible health plan with a health savings account (HIP). Correct answer: C. Low premiums and out-of-pocket costs with a network of providers. Explanation: health maintenance organization (ATEMO) plans typically offer low premiums and out-of-pocket costs in exchange for using a network of providers and requiring referrals for specialist care. This managed care structure helps control healthcare costs while providing comprehensive coverage within the network. Question 87. Insurance principles and concepts question. In Hawaii, what does the principle of utmost good faith mean in an insurance contract? A. The insured must be fully honest and transparent when applying for insurance. B. The insurer must cover all claims regardless of policy terms. C. Both parties must negotiate the premium rate in good faith. D. The insured is required to disclose their financial status to the insurer. Correct answer A. The insured must be fully honest and transparent when applying for insurance. Explanation. The principle for utmost good faith requires that both the insured and the insurer act honestly and disclose all relevant information when entering into an insurance contract. This principle ensures that the insurer can accurately assess risk and provide appropriate coverage. Question 88. Homeowners insurance question in Hawaii. Which of the following additional coverages is typically included in a homeowner's insurance policy without additional premium? A. Earthquake damage. B. Flood damage. C. Debris removal. D. Personal property replacement cost. Correct answer C. Debris removal. Explanation. Debris removal is typically included as an additional coverage in homeowners insurance policies without an additional premium. This coverage helps pay for the cost of removing debris resulting from a covered peril, such as a windstorm or fire. Question 89. Personal auto policy PAP question in Hawaii. Which part of a personal auto policy PAP covers medical expenses for the insured and their passengers regardless of fault in an accident? A. Liability coverage. Part A. B. Medical payments coverage. Part B. C. Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage. Part C. D. Comprehensive coverage. Part D. Correct answer B. Medical payments coverage. Part B. Explanation. Medical payments coverage. Part B. In a personal auto policy covers medical expenses for the insured and their passengers regardless of who is at fault in an accident. This coverage helps pay for necessary medical and funeral expenses resulting from an auto accident. Question 90. Personal umbrella policy question in Hawaii. Which of the following is a common exclusion in a personal umbrella policy? A. Excess liability coverage for auto accidents. B. Liability arising from intentional acts. C. Coverage for rental properties owned by the insured. D. Liability for personal injury claims. Correct answer B. Liability arising from intentional acts. Explanation. Personal umbrella policies commonly exclude liability arising from intentional acts. This exclusion means that any harm or damage caused deliberately by the insured will not be covered under the umbrella policy, as insurance is designed to cover accidental and unforeseen events.